Okay, guys. This is the first ever Rate the Card. I came up with the idea of watching one of these prediction videos, and I said, I really don't like doing prediction videos, but I do like taking the potential of a card, seeing whether or not they did a good job making the card correct. Sometimes a card will have throwaway stuff on there or matches that are light, but this is NXT. NXT doesn't do pay-per-views often. I figure it's not that bad idea to do. So I'm going to be rating the card, not the booking because hasn't happened yet, but the card itself. Did a good job of having the card, and will the match be good? Like, will it likely have a screw finish or not? That kind of stuff. There. So let's start off with this six-person tag match. Medium Tegan Knox, Shotzi Blackheart, Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, and Raquel Gonzalez. First of all, I'm going to give this one a big fat thumbs down because who the hell asked for this? Yes, most of them have been featured on NXT recently. Tegan Knox, why? Shotzi Blackheart, I get, like, they had a match or two in the past month, all of them, but who asked for this match? This should have been on NXT TV. This is not a main to the pay-per-view kind of match. This doesn't make any sense to me. Will it be good? Probably be good. Mia Yim's great there. Chelsea Blackheart is great as well. I like the energy of those characters. Candice LeRae being all sneaky and stuff. Dakota Kai. There's a lot of potential here for some good action with these women. So prediction wise, I guess I'll go with the sneaky ass team. Candice LeRae's team's going to win because I think they have more of a push. So Candice LeRae's team, the bad guys win. NXT, no, not that. Finn Balor versus Damian Priest. Not super built up. They just have like packages every now and then, but nothing like physical really between them. Not a lot of good cat and mouse stuff there. Like the top of the top for NXT is of course Gargano and Ciampa. Like intensity, like the pay per view, the build makes sense like that, but this feels kind of light. So this being on this particular show, because of Finn's name value and Priest's name value, sure it belongs in the show, but these two guys have the potential to be really good. I know what Damian Priest, aka Punishment Martinez, can do, and Prince Devitt, of course. I know what they can do, but and NXT does let them be loose with certain things. I don't know what the venue's going to look like or anything like that. It's going to look nicer, prettier, brighter. I don't know. These two have potential to be really good. So like, does it deserve to be on the card? Sure. Keith Lee versus Johnny Gargano. These two should have a barn burner. Keith Lee doesn't like having bad matches. Neither does the Gargano. And I've never really seen Gargano in a match against a guy this massive of a size difference. So I like to see what happens in this match. And Keith Lee's great no matter what opponent he's against. So this match should be good as well. I want to see what they're gonna do because Keith Lee shouldn't be selling a lot for Johnny's moves, and Johnny Gargano looks like he's gonna be thrown around a lot. So let's see what happens with this one. This is going to be really good. Very, very interesting stuff there. So that one has that one has the most attention of the entire card. Keith Lee versus Gargano. Carrying Cross with the kick-ass entrance, we know, versus Ciampa. I looking at the rest of the card here, I think this may be the worst match. Don't six-man tag match, whatever. I think six-man tag might be better than this one. I know what Karrion Kross can do. I know what Ciampa can do. I Unless the match is hardcore style, like weapons and cheating and like throwing each other into opposite like objects, stuff like that. I don't see them having a good old fashioned like I'm better than you kind of wrestling match. These guys look like they're going to be brawlers and like brawling all over the place there. And if that's the case, that'll be really good. But they're not really like Karrion Cross isn't the best technical wrestler. And I watched him in like the bare knuckle fighting thing, and in Lucha Underground as the White Rabbit, and of course in Impact Wrestling. He's not the most technical guy. And Champa, he's not a high flyer really. He is technical, but I don't think that's what these two are going to bring to it. So I think the potential for this one is the lowest one on the card. But if they go crazy balls out and they have like smack talk and getting into the head game kind of stuff there, it could be part one of a series with these two. So it could be interesting. Io versus Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. Um, I believe we're gonna have a new champion because Charlotte Flair is. I think she'll be challenging for the WWE title soon, so I think she's gonna lose it. And NXT takeovers are like every 3 months. I don't think she's going to have it that long. Um, it may come down to Io pinning Rhea Ripley or vice versa, but I think in the end, I think Io Shirai will get the championship because I think her contract is coming up. So I believe that Io Shirai will get the belt because of pity. Last match, Adam Cole's contract is coming up. Speaking of which, I believe it's in August. So I believe he may because I don't think there's gonna be another takeover for him if he doesn't sign. And he's already beaten the record, and if he keeps the belt long enough, it's gonna be harder for the next person to break the streak. So I believe that because Cole's contract is coming up, that's the reason. Because Cole's contract is coming up, and they need to have the streak broken. I believe Dream will win because of that. Do I think the match will be good? I think the match will be good because Dream can bring it and Cole can bring it. Um, there's no fans for the Dream to feed off of, but I think both these two will bring the best of each other, like pure evil and pure coolness coming together. So overall, this card looks really good, really stacked. Really good workers and all the stuff there. A lot of good intensity I can see coming out of this match. Sorry, this card, this entire show. So potential for this one is very high. Actually, it's actually very high. So I give the overall cardness, if you will, there's no official name yet, a nice little thumbs up. So let's see what happens with this one.